For this discussion, Navin Suri is the moderator. He is the CEO of ING Mutual Fund. In his new role, Navin has the overall responsibility for ING investment management business in India. I hand it over to Navin. He'll introduce you to the other speakers.
I have to my extreme right, to my extreme right is, Mohan Ramaswamy, who's from Dun & Bradstreet and is the Director for Business Development. Mohan, thank you for being on the panel. And I have Anup, Bagchi, who's the Executive Director with ICICI Securities. And on my left is Saibal, Ghosh, who's the Chief Investment Officer for Aegon, Religare, life insurance. Okay. I don't claim to be an expert at all on kids and finance. I just happen to be a parent, so I have two children of my own, a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. So, and there's quite literally very little that I do about finance with them. But I was sitting and listening to some of these very amazing children. This little girl, Kushi here, and that cricket fan. I think you guys are much better than all of us sitting here. Clearly, I think as far as kids and finance goes, my 2 cents are that I think it's 2 parts. One is what you teach the kids, and the other is what you do for them in terms of finance. So, in terms of teaching, I'll probably start with what I do, not by design, it's often by chance. That if you go to a store and you say, kids normally land up stopping at the cash counter because there are lots of these little trinkets and trash hanging around there, and they want to know, I want this and I want that. And at least I tend to give a fixed amount of money and say, here is 10 rupees, and now can you ask the uncle or the auntie what comes in the 10 rupees, and then you can decide what you want. That's something that I do often. That's what I teach them. Probably it's giving them some kind of influence. But on the other hand, I think I've given a lot more importance to what I've done for the kids rather than what I've taught them on finance. I guess Saibal here would probably echo, is I have tried to secure from a finance perspective the future of my children. God forbid if there was anything that were to happen to me. And I'm the only sole bread earner in the family, like I'm sure there are many others. And there was an incident that happened with me about 4 years ago, which I hit something while I was sitting somewhere, and I was knocked unconscious for about 10 minutes. And at that point in time, when I regained consciousness, it was quite clear to me that life is absolutely fragile, and all of us tend to take it for granted that things happen to everyone else and they never happen to us, whereas that's not true. Things happen to everybody, including all of us sitting in this room. So one of the things that I have done is taken an insurance cover for myself. One of the mistakes I think people do often is that they take an insurance cover or insurance policy in the name of their children. Whereas that means nothing, in my opinion. You should take it in the name of the person who's bringing the money home to make sure that you're able to secure it.